In this video, you'll learn the importance of patience if you want to become a mentor in the culinary world. And as a mentee, you'll learn the importance of learning from your failures as you grow with your culinary family. Welcome to 8 Unedited Minutes about mentoring in the culinary world. We're here at Culinary Fight Fest with Chef Magno. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
And I'd love to just jump right in. You mentioned when the first thing that you brought up when I mentioned mentoring was family.
Yeah,
How did that
absolutely.
get started with you?
My parents growing up at a very young age, it started at the dinner table. When we're sitting there at dinner, the whole family, it's me, my two brothers, my mom and dad. We're all about the food, the conversation, and just family. There's no technology, no cell phones, no TV in the background, and we're there. And, home cooked meals, it's perfect, it's beautiful. You have to respect the food and you know what I mean?
Were they teaching you to cook? Was that part of it?
Absolutely, yeah. Mentoring came from, those, just that was like a start to it, and it builds from that.
How did it build out into the rest of your career?
My parents, they had a couple Chinese restaurants when I grew up. So I started working as a dishwasher at a very young age, like 10, 12 years old. Yeah, so it was terrible. I didn't want to do that, but for the family, of course, and I just slowly got into the culinary world, went to culinary school, and this is all I've ever really known.
What was one of your first experiences in the professional world, in the professional culinary world, with being mentored? Was it when where did you start? What was going on?
Well, I was in culinary school, and I was apprenticing under a really cool executive chef. I learned so much stuff from him, but I started bottom man of the totem pole. But you have to prove yourself and work your way up. And fortunately, I had a lot of help with my superiors, and they guided me to where I am today. And I couldn't be here without them. And I've made a family with all those friends who've helped me, and I've helped them, and we grow and learn and love together.
What's one lesson you'd like to share with other chefs, whether it's up and coming, about mentoring? What's some advice about how to create mentoring experiences?
You really have to be patient because you've done this chore 1,000 times. You've made this dish, this sauce, this reduction. You've made it 1,000 times. It may be that person's first time. So you have to be patient. Take your time, step by step, like you're teaching a child, but not in a negative way. Just building blocks of mentoring, learning, and this love for food.
How about on the mentee side? What should they be prepared to? What lessons or tips would you give the mentee who's being mentored?
Well, if you get yelled at, I don't know. Just be prepared to fail. If you don't fail, you're not going to learn. You have to mess up in order to get better. You really do. I've had multiple failures in my life, and I'm the person I am today because of those failures.
What was one particular one that stands out of yours that you learned from?
Well, I dropped out of college twice.
Was it deciding to be a chef? Or?
Yeah, I was deciding to be a chef. I was steering towards a business degree and then into the nursing program. Didn't really like that, and my drive just fell into cooking. So I shifted gears, and you have a long life. You can do anything you want to do. Have big dreams. Be great at this. You don't want to do it anymore. Be great at something else.
I like that. What made you decide on cooking and culinary? Because that's business, culinary, nursing. That's a wide range there.
I guess it goes back to growing up and the love we had at the dinner table, eating home cooked meals with my family. It spread to big family events as well. Food brings people together. And me creating food that people enjoy, putting a smile on somebody's face, it's a really rewarding experience for me. Yeah, I love it.
So what's next for you with your career?
Well, we have the World Food Championships in November. It's my third year going. Hopefully I break top 10 again. And
again?
Maybe 2016 I competed in the steak category, and I got top 10 for steak in 2016. So I was invited back to 2017 World Food Championship, and I did okay. But I think this is the year.
Very nice.
I'm gonna get them.
How do things like Culinary Fight Fest and the World and all the rest of them, how do those play into your learning experiences? Are they really important to the career for learning or mentoring, or how does that play into your world? Because not everybody competes.
Yeah, for my world, it's great. You know, you have an hour cook time. You have all these ingredients that you didn't have before. It's just on the spot, creative. You have to just go with the flow. It helps in my world as a chef in my restaurant. I can really just like on the fly. I have these 5 ingredients. Mm-hmm. I have 3 hours to make 4-course meal. Can you do it? But this is kind of condensed to an hour with all this stuff.
No pressure.
Constantly challenging yourself, you'll get better in time. But not everyone competes. It's not for everybody.
Why is it for you? I mean, you obviously love it.
I don't know. It's fun, and meeting all these cool chefs, especially this event we're at right now, Culinary Fight Fest, all over the nation, nine states. Mm-hmm. I'm making lifelong friends and connections with these guys, so I'm loving every minute of it, and we're gonna have a little party later. So looking forward to that.
Nice. Yeah. How do you bring that learning back now that with you into your kitchen to mentor other people? Now that you've learned you've come this far, what do you do to help other people like they helped you when you were starting?
Well, currently I'm helping Fight to Feed in the Kansas City chapter, and next month I'm actually going to do some classes with some, I guess you'd say, they're almost adults, like 16, 17 years old. They're in like halfway houses. I'm going to teach them how to go grocery shopping and eat right, no high fructose corn syrup, There's a community garden in this halfway house area. We're gonna pick vegetables and cook, farm to table kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like eating real food. No fast food, no McDonald's, no processed stuff like that. Like, this is a salad. Make some dressings. Let's cook some eggs. Right? Nothing out of a can.
That would be so helpful, and it'd take a while to learn.
Yeah.
To close out, as far as with your thoughts, why, with everywhere you've been and everywhere you're going, if someone is on the fence about mentoring, why would you tell people they should have mentoring experiences and not try and do it all on their own?
Could you repeat that? Sorry.
Well, if someone's on the fence about mentoring, they might have heard about it, but maybe they're not looking for a mentor yet, or they're not actively seeking. So what advice would you have for why people should have a mentor? Why do you think people should go out and be mentored and not just trying to learn it all alone?
People should have mentors because they've had more experiences. They've been where you've been and can definitely guide you. You don't exactly have to follow in their exact footsteps, but they'll lead you down the right path. Like they've made errors and they've learned from their mistakes. You can learn from their mistakes as well. So if just trying to do it by yourself, you can. That's more power to you, but you really need a mentor. It's nice. It's nice to have somebody taking care of you, watching over you, just that love. And I don't know.
That is a perfect way to close the interview. Thank you so much, Chef Magno.
Thank you so much. Yeah, appreciate it.
Yep, thanks.